Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. It's been long since I did a motor vlog, so today we are gonna do it. Well, where I've been for the past 3 days, well, I'll tell you more about that while we're on the goes. Okay? So, strap on your helmets, get your gloves on, and let's get going for a ride. So, today I'm taking the Benelli out for a run. It's been past 1 month since I touched this bike. I don't know. I don't know if this bike even starts. I need to fill this with fuel, some air, and let's ride, shall we? I'll see you in 3, 2, 1.
Everybody want to tell you bad things.
Harley Davidson. First off, ladies and gentlemen, I'm missing for 4 days. I'm sorry, I've been sick with a heavy cold and stuff. You know, the usual, ladies and gentlemen. Well, got tired, spent all day sitting at home, scrolling through my notes, watching a lot of Instagram. What are we going to be seeing today? Well, we are going to be seeing the rise and fall of the Harley Davidson, ladies and gentlemen. First, the pros of this fine piece of American motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. So, first, at the time of the launch, maybe 1900s or 1901, I'll put the exact date up on the screen right now. So, there was no other motorcycle in the market other than that of Harley Davidson, ladies and gentlemen, and also no other motorcycle that could be worthy competitor. So many companies tried yet failed, ladies and gentlemen. So, as the HD, as the millennials today say, ladies and gentlemen, had a huge place in the motorcycle industry. Like now, Tesla having the largest share in the EV world. So that is how HD was, and so many other companies also try to do the same type of motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Harley Davidson is actually a cruiser motorcycle, so other companies try the same kind of technique so that they can try maybe success, but unfortunately not, ladies and gentlemen. So these are the companies that tried in the footsteps of Harley Davidson. Some of the companies were Indian, but the company failed due to other policies. But let's go. Indian Kawasaki, UN, which was an Indian company, and what else? Suzuki even tried, and even Honda of all companies tried, ladies and gentlemen, yet failed. So the advantages of the motorcycle, HD, is its big engine, comfortable cruiser, customizable, applying to the younger generation. Even today, although the company has failed to reach the mass market, is still one of the favored cruiser motorcycles, ladies and gentlemen. So, why the fall? So here's the story. So at the first in 1900, the company had no real rivals, so they furnished in the business. So many movies, so many celebs has these motorcycles, tough and rugged looks or the style of the HD. But then came the Honda, ladies and gentlemen, small Japanese company started the sales of the legendary motorcycle, the Honda Super Cub. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was a launch. That was the first ever downfall of the HD, ladies and gentlemen. So, the Super Cub, starting at 50 cc's and higher up into the 125cc segment, allowed a fat, gender equal driving. As of before, females can't ride, the HD. But when the Super Cup was launched with the low displacement, people started jumping. Both men and women started jumping to this Super Cup. But HD was out through the 80s as well as somewhat in the 90s, ladies and gentlemen, as they had equal sales as that of the Super Cup. But at the end of 90s, in the early years of the 21st century, everything was changing. We got a lot of updates on the motorcycles and the rise of the smaller displacement motorcycles, with the rise of other new companies entering into the US market as well as the worldwide market, ladies and gentlemen, started. That's the first ever time the Harley Davidson really struggled, ladies and gentlemen. They had two choices: either go with the common competition or to release a smaller displacement motorcycle. But HD being HD, ladies and gentlemen, being rough and tough, they went on to make the same kind of motorcycle, the higher displacement motorcycle. Then it started falling very, very fast, ladies and gentlemen, in a deathly path too. Like, it's the crypto in these days. So, down to the bottom of the hill. They even had the support of the President of the United States. But no, ladies and gentlemen, no progress, no progress. Still, they were making the tough and rugged kind of motorcycles. Well, what to say, in the early years before the COVID strike, ladies and gentlemen, let's say before 4 or 5 years back, maybe in the 2017, they finally accepted their defeat, ladies and gentlemen, but it was too late. They tried to introduce new types of motorcycles with a smaller displacement. Example, the Street 750 as well as the Street 500, ladies and gentlemen. But unfortunately, it was too late. Harley Davidson has depreciated so much down. No people were in the stage of buying the Harley motorcycles in the year 2017 because there was a huge lot of competition in the world of motorcycles, whether it be a higher displacement or even a smaller displacement for that thought too, ladies and gentlemen. So it was, kind of a rough choice for both Harley Davidson to sustain the market. So what they did, well, they tried to accompany it with a few more motorcycles in the industry, but unfortunately they could not do it, ladies and gentlemen. So what else? The 2020 came, COVID hit, everything was shut down, chip shortage, what to say, any other, material shortage, etc., etc., etc. But fortunately or unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, after the COVID, so let's say the 2021 and the 2022, there been a huge increase in the automobile segment. People are started to buy new kind of, new generations of vehicle, whether it be a motorcycle or whether it be a car. Well, this was another chance for Harley Davidson to improve. Well, they did kind of a sort of, let's say, ladies and gentlemen. So they introduced, you might have noted, you might have seen the reviews. They tried to jump into the EV market of motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. As you might know, the EV segment in the 2021 as well as the 2022 has been a huge impact in almost every single part of the motorcycle world, whether it be a scooter, whether it be a a bike, or even what to say, a luggage carrier, in specifically in India. Well, Harley tried to jump on the train, ladies and gentlemen. So they started, they collaborated with a company called this Livewire. I'm not sure about the PR as well as the status of this company. All I know is that they are the same manufacturers of motorcycle size batteries, you know, for running. So they teamed up with Harley Davidson and they produced the first ever 2021 edition of the Harley Davidson Livewire, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Livewire was actually launched before that, but officially was launched in the year, what to say, probably like 21 or 22, somewhere around that ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. What did they do? Well, they tried to, they tried so many things with the new live wire. They just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. As I told you before, ladies and gentlemen, I had a huge cold, and okay, the first ever production of the Harley Davidson was way back in the year 2015, ladies and gentlemen. But officially, it was launched in the year 2021, ladies and gentlemen. I think so. They are still doing it in the next edition, but unfortunately, and fortunately for the Livewire company, because of the downfall of the Harley Davidson, and nobody was interested in in purchasing a brand new Harley Davidson, which costed about 20k rupees for an EV motorcycle. I'm not sure about the correct price at the time of recording. So if anybody do knows it, please do comment in the comment section below. So they split up, ladies and gentlemen. The company, the Livewire as well as Harley Davidson split up. Now, as of mid 2022, Livewire is producing their next generation of Livewire electric motorcycle. But more about that company in a future video. If you do want to see me make a video about that, post it down in the comment section too. So, Harley Davidson was struck back again, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's a good proverb saying opportunity strikes once, ladies and gentlemen. But the Harley Davidson had three golden opportunities but missed. Why? Because of their goddamn ego, ladies and gentlemen. But to be fair and frank with the Harley Davidson, I'm a huge fan of Harley Davidson because my brother, who obviously is a doctor, he has a Harley Davidson, and one of the best models in the Harley Davidson till date, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, is the Iron 883 model. I put up a picture right now. But it was considered to be one of the sweetest motorcycles in the Harley Davidson fleet, and also other motorcycles also. But what are they doing today in the year 2022, ladies and gentlemen? Well, they've been doing a lot of other things, ladies and gentlemen, like producing motorcycles for, what to say, the sheriff department, that is the 50 or the police department in the US, ladies and gentlemen. But unfortunately, US, there are some motorcycles that are still running that is considered to be Harley Davidson. But unfortunately, in India, that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. I think so. Other parts of the world too, it's not that much of a high sell grabbing motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. They are there. That is the stage of the Harley Davidson. In India, actually Harley Davidson, most of the places in India, most of the states are, in India are closed up shop for Harley Davidson, ladies and gentlemen. Well, is it gonna be the end, or is they are gonna start from the scratch? If they also do, will they get success? It all depends, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as I know, even still date, ladies and gentlemen, Harley Davidson has a huge number of following in the world. If you have ever visited Sturgis motorcycle show, which is happening yearly once in the year, in the state of California or somewhere around that part, I'm not sure where exactly it happens. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it, but you can see almost, what to say, 95% of the motorcycle that appear to these events are actually Harley Davidson, ladies and gentlemen. Only 5% of the motorcycles, 5-10% of the motorcycles are the other brands like the Ducatis or even the Triumphs and even the other motorcycle. But most of them are Harley Davidson cruiser motorcycles, ladies and gentlemen. And even though other companies tried, example, we got the Vulcan S from Kawasaki, we got the Honda Fairway motorcycle, and also Triumph is also with there with the Bonneville. And in India, Java, ladies and gentlemen, has released the Perak series, which is exactly the same level of is the same. Even Yamaha has released Bolt, ladies and gentlemen, but none of them has got any success that the Harley Davidson had. Well, this is my thoughts as well as my, well, if they do develop any kind of Harley Davidson motorcycle, I'm always free, ladies and gentlemen, to do a review on them. Maybe they changed it, maybe they're not changed, maybe they're sticking with the old routine of making hardcore motorcycle, which I really love, ladies and gentlemen. No disgust in that. Harley Davidson makes one of the best sounding and the best riding motorcycles. But in the year 2022 is not sufficient, ladies and gentlemen, as there are huge other varieties and huge other specs of motorcycles in the same category, whether it be a Ducati or whether even it be a Yamaha, for example, or Triumph or any other motorcycles. They are doing absolutely fantastic than the Harley Davidson motorcycle. Well,
so ladies and gentlemen, hope you like this video. This was my reason on why the Harley Davidson failed in the year 2022. Well, hope this video was entertaining as well as informative, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you do want to see more, you know what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on your post notification, and also do leave a comment below, ladies and gentlemen, on what episode should I do next, as well as do follow me on all the socials, and I'll see you on the next episode of Social Show. Until then, it's your boy Shubham signing off. Take care. Peace.